Chris again. So this is the next part 2 of 5 more tools you'd need for mechanical engineering, a DIY or a sheet metal worker, or just a hobbyist who's doing something. So the one thing straight off the bat is a pair of these snips. They're very good for, especially if you've got sheet metal. I mean, this is quite a thick bit of aluminium, but you can see I could cut through that with that. So and it's for sheet metal, instead of getting your hacksaw and all that, you can go through it quite quickly. But that's aluminium, is quite light. But when it comes to steel or something, you probably won't be able to cut it that thick. It'll be thinner. But that's one. The second thing you'd need is some sort of scales, especially if you're doing precision engineering. You need a vernier scale or micrometer or something like that, to get very thingy. But you measure your stuff, so you'll get accurate measurements with one of these scales. Apart from one of these, you need, if you're doing tolerances and so on, then you need that. That's the second thing. The third thing you'd need is Allen keys. In engineering tools or engineering sort of machinery, you'll find, like with angle grinders and cut-off tools and all that, there's always Allen keys they use. Even when it comes to drill press, it's all Allen keys. So in engineering, Allen keys are a must. For some reason, they keep the Allen keys on engineering tools. So that's the third thing you'd need. This particular one, it's quite good. It's got a long reach tool, and at the other end, it's got like this ball configuration for the, so you can actually, you can go at an angle instead of straight to get. Sometimes you can't get to the particular sort of Allen head. You have to go at an angle, so you can use these. These are good, and these are foldable ones. So these also. That's the third thing. The next thing you'd need is a bench. So to hold your project, to cut it. A bench vise. So you to hold your project and to cut it, with a hacksaw, file it, and so on. Especially when you're doing precision engineering, you're cutting up to the line. So you'd file it, you'd cut it, and so on. You need something to hold it onto. I broke mine, so that's why I haven't got it. And the simple reason I broke it is because I just bought to show you this. Obviously, you get a bigger one, or bought this to show you because it's quite cute. This Avell. So when it comes to straightening, like this is bent, so it's straightening metal. What people usually do is they find try to find a metal piece, and usually they use the back of the vise or the vise itself, and you end up bending the screw, and that's what happened with mine. So one of these is handy to have, especially when you're doing, you center punches, you're punching a hole, and you punch it hard enough, and it's sheet metal is, you can't find a piece of metal. You go on wood and you do it, and then you find that the hole has come through on the other side, is bent on the other side. Then you go and you finally find a piece of metal, straighten it, only to find that you actually dented your project or scratched it. So it's better to get one of these Avells. So that's the next tool. And then I would say the other tool would be a hand clamp like this sort, for your using on your drill press or any projects to hold on to when you're sort of using anything, any grinder or something like that. So so this is the next 5 tools. I think I didn't miss out on anything. I think that was 5. So we got 1, 2, then you got the Allen keys, was just 3, and then you've got 4th, this one, and then the vernier scales, 5. So that's the 5 next tools on for metalworker, engineer, whatever. Yes, with that, I'll see you